What e-scalping is, right, is you have to understand that it's literally just an entry technique. What does that mean? It means that you still follow direction. You still follow direction. It doesn't matter. You need to follow the direction. It doesn't shift from what it is we do. You still look for your push, your pullback. If you can see accumulation on the 1 minute, usually, it happens, but it's very, very tight. And, it is really, really quick. But the same rules apply because the market is fractal, right? So I say I'll try to, do a little replay of it tonight and, see if I could get something, see if I could show you, the wins, the losses, etc., etc. Right? And how scalping really should look like. Many people feel like they're scalping, but you're really not. You're day trading, right? Or you're intraday trading. Real scalping is lightning fast, right? Most people can't even keep up with a real scalper, right? It is literally lightning fast, right? So what I want to show, I think I'll maybe go on the 1 minute, right? And I think I'll maybe go on AU. Now I'll go on EU. I'll go on EU. I'll do GU another day, right? Because on GU, it would be a little harder. I'm not saying that I can do it because I can, but I want to make it in such a way or show you in such a way that it is very easy to do. All right, but don't worry, I'll try to do more of these throughout the course of the week, right? So as we say, we're going to look at EU. Now, because it is so quick, I'm only going to look at maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll look at about 4 days, right? So we'll use just this structure right here, right? We'll start from right here, right? Now, doesn't matter if I see it or not, you still need to be able to use it, right? So let's go down on the 1 minute time frame, and we are going to forget about all of this. I don't really care about all of this. I want to go to that time, which is the 19th of May, right? And we'll go replay function. We're starting right here. Boom. Can't see nothing. I don't know, right? So we'll look at something like that. Now, before I do this, let's go back up on the 4-hour time frame. What direction is EU going? I mean, listen, anybody tell me sells, you need a slap at this point. Anybody tell me down, you need a slap. Euro USD is bullish. It is bullish, it is bullish, it is bullish. Everything about Euro USD is bullish, right? Overall, the directional bias is bullish. So that means even if it is you were to try to do anything, say on the 15-minute time frame, it should be buys theoretically you're looking for, right? But we're going to go on the 1 minute because we're interested in, obviously, in buys, right? So let's see what's going on. So you see how right off the bat, it looks to be bearish. Moving averages are saying down. I'm not interested in anything. And I will just watch this. As the day goes by, I'll just watch it. There was a cross right off the bat. So let me zoom into this so you can see it a little better. There was a cross, but it didn't literally, it gave me no time to do anything. What do we do here? What do we do right here? It literally gave me no time to even act. What do? Leave it alone because you don't have a choice, right? So we wait and we wait and then right off the bat, I would have lost this. I'm being honest with you. I'm going to put my 10 pip stop loss, my entry say right there, 10 pip stop loss. I probably would have lost this. Right? What are the EMAs you have? 148 and 96. Right? That's a 10 pip stop loss. I'm being honest. I probably would lose this. Right? Just a minute. No. 48.96. That doesn't change. Right? So let's see. So we go in. Right off the bat, I'm interested in buys, right? Okay. So let's see. Maybe it's giving me an opportunity. Oh, okay. All right, cool. All right. So I'll say maybe about a 7 pips, right? 10 pips stop loss, 7 pips, right? Maybe you decide to hold it, maybe you don't. I wouldn't advise holding it just yet. So let's just see. Yeah, I don't think it would have been wise to try to hold. Okay, so let's go again. Maybe you wanted to try to buy here. Same principle, 10 pip stop loss. Same principle. So maybe you closed right here. I'm interested in buys. That's all I'm interested in. Right? Because the momentum is up. Right? Right off the bat, I win 2 trades already. Yeah? I have won 2 trades already. And this one's still going. This one is up 18 pips. So it gives me about 20. If I wanted to, I could close. It is what it is, right? So let's just say you're up right off the bat, we're up about 27. Somebody's asking, do I trail my stop? It depends. So in this scenario, I am just basically aiming for maybe 1 to 1, 1 to 2, because again, we are scalping. We are scalping, right? But I could maybe hold it for a little while longer, but I really wouldn't try to trail. Most times I would just leave it, let it run, right? Would you still put a stop loss in profit this way? On very rare, very, very rare. Unless I see there's room on a higher time frame for it to keep going, very rare. So it's a situation like this, I would begin to look at this because I know it's a 1 minute time frame. And I mean, this happened. This is probably about 2 hours past there now, give or take. Let me see, 23. Yeah, about 2 hours past there. I would actually most likely try to close somewhere in this general vicinity. So let's just say a 20 pips, right? Right, straight off the bat. Watch it again. Interesting, eh? Watch this. Right? If there's a cross here, what will that signify? What will this signify? I'm not saying that we would sell it, eh? But what would this signify? 10 pip stop loss, maybe we get some sells, right? I'm not saying that I would sell it, but M pattern, let me see. Look at that, another 20 pips. Easy. I didn't even need to try to sell it, but I mean, realistically, look at the structure. Everybody who would have bought here, if you don't close, you'll be taken out almost immediately. Just because I know the structure and I understand the structure that price has been going up for a while. This is the 1 minute time frame. It's really fast. Shifts happen almost immediately. I know. Do not stay. That's why I say I wouldn't. Typically, I wouldn't try to trade. I would try to close. I don't do this very often because you all know that I'm not really the type of trader to close. All right. But if I wanted to scalp, say, let's just say for some reason I needed money now, right now, because I needed to buy something and I needed to withdraw money. No. What? Yeah, what's going on? Man, I go in and scalp at a little 20 pips on something, big lots, and I done. And Daniel, where you say to that? Where you say to that, Daniel? Any session, lads. Any session. Right? But I digress. We're not looking for sales here. So I would have disregarded this. So we're not counting this, right? We're looking for buys. So what the next thing I waiting for? I waiting for next signal to buy. Now again, give or take. I mean, let's be real. Let's be completely honest about this. This one trade right here, say right here, would have given us a 30 pips on top of the 20 something we already have. But again, we're not really looking for sells, we're looking for buys, right? So we wait and we wait and we wait. And we wait and we wait and we wait, right? So maybe I take a trade, maybe I lose, I don't know, right? I'm waiting for my rules to show me something, right? Interesting, very interesting. It's still dropping, eh? This shit's still dropping. What is going on there? Why can't I shift click? What's going on? Why can't I shift click? Right. 40 pips now, almost 50. But again, we're not looking for sells. Now, is it that you cannot sell it? What y'all think? Is it that you can't sell it? You can, absolutely you can, but it is very dangerous, right? Very good, because it is short term. You understand? Because you now automatically going against the overall momentum, and that's dangerous. So typically I would wait, even though I know that there's very high potential for it to just drop and drop and drop, because the same structure applies. Remember, if there are traders trapped in buys here, would it make sense for the dealer to get rid of them? Because again, the market is fractal. Would it make sense for the dealer to get rid of them and then actually just give them buys from a better entry? No, you have to literally get rid of them and make it very hard for them to buy by continually dropping further. You understand? So I wouldn't try. I most times I would not try to go against the momentum. Interesting. Let me go here. Right, so I'm going in. Let me see. Right, so we're going in again. Buys right here. 10 pips stop loss again. Is that my 10? What time frame is this? Is it 1 minute? Oh, that's looking big for 10 pips, but all right, cool. All right. Oh, okay, right. And let me just say we're going back up there. So let me see. Wouldn't you wait for the pullback? 1 minute time frame. It is quick. Look at this. This is my stop loss. Look at this and look at that. It's quick. So that's what I say. Sometimes you're going to see the accumulation, but a lot of the time it happens so quickly that if you just stick, you get a click. You don't have time, right? You don't have time. And I know that that's kind of counterintuitive, because realistically, I tell you that you have to wait, you have to let the rules play out, but this is different. This is a different category of trading. This is literally the big leagues in terms of scalping, because you're doing everything so quickly. All right, so let me watch it. Maybe it takes me out. Who knows? I am willing to lose let's see. So it didn't give me here. All right, I'm willing to lose this. Let it take me out. I have no problem with that. All right, so let's see. And look at that. That's absolutely beautiful. So it would have given me overall here about 25. Maybe I wanted to close it somewhere here. Maybe I did close it, right? Maybe I did close it. So maybe I took another 20, right? Let's see and continue. Interesting. You see why we obey or we watch for when price spikes really high. This is literally the rejection principle, because guess what this would look like on the 50-minute time frame? What do you think this would be on the 50-minute time frame? Very good. Very good. Very good. So you obey. Notice I ain't even going on the higher time frame to see it. I am literally just obeying what happens. Watch what happens. We get a sell signal. We get something telling us to sell. So I take my 20 pips and I run with that. Maybe I decide to sell it. Maybe I don't. I probably won't do. Right? But we're waiting for another reason to buy. Let's see. Whoa. Whoa. If you did sell it, let's just say we sold it here, 10 pips, we'll be safe. Another 14. Listen, I shit you not, you can't make this shit up. If I wanted to sell it, I could have, but again, we do that. This is, listen, this is just what, it's just a byproduct of scalping. I'm waiting for my buys, right? And yes, the change in the whistling. Right? This shit literally would have dropped, wow, 60 pips, easy. Wow. And we wait for our signal to buy. And I want to ask something. Is it that I'm not using momentum? Is it that I'm not using even momentum on these time frames to tell me when to buy? I use a little bit of momentum here. I use the momentum here. I use the momentum here. I'm looking for my momentum. And we wait and we wait and we wait and we wait. And we wait and we wait and we wait and we wait. Let's zoom into this. I want to see what's going on. All right. Could see it better now. Could see. It didn't. So it did it cross? No, it didn't cross. Let me see what's going on. Let me go. 10 pip stop loss as per usual. Right? 10 pip stop loss as per usual. And we want to, let me just see we're going up here. Session changeover. That is right here. Right? Maybe it takes me out finally. Listen, I actually, at this point, I wanted to take me out to show you that it don't matter. And you know something, the market improving my right this time. I actually wanted to show, I want to show you the spread wouldn't take me out here. Because look at where the session, remember, well then again, remember I use IC markets, eh? So by this time, this is, all right, so this is 17, 18, 9, 2 hours. 2 hours in. Why the spread taking me out 2 hours in? This is already Asian session here. So no, the spread is not going to take me out. The spread can't touch me here unless they try to manipulate it. If you're looking for buys and sells in e-scalping, why does the overall bias matter? I'm looking for buys. That's why I say I am not looking for sells. I could sell it, but I am overall looking for buys. And that's why the ones that you're seeing on the chart are buys only. I put the sell here to show you that maybe I could have sold it and maybe make something. But realistically, it is only buys I'm looking for because the bias is up. If overall is buys, look for buys. Yeah, you understand? So yeah. So I know your older videos, you used to put stop loss above below the cross. Now, why do I always stick with 10? Or do I always stick with 10 pips? Yes, 10 pips or die. 10 pips or die. That is it. 10 pips or die. There are no ifs, no ands, no buts, no questions. 10 pips or die. Die. I mean that. Right? Would you go less? No. 10 pips or die. No. Could you do less risk? Could you do less and risk more? No. Because now we're going into the realm of affecting our control. You know, I use the analogy of science experiments a lot, right? Where in an experiment, oftentimes the scientist wants to establish a level of control, right? Any scientist would tell you that they want to establish control, right? If it is they're doing an experiment, as use this analogy all the time, the effects of different liquids on different metals, they would establish a control, say water or water's effect on metal, so that they know water does this to metal over time. So now they might put the metal in Coke, they might put the metal in bleach. They know that they could, long story short, they could kind of compare what the other liquids would do in comparison to the water. You need to establish that control. In other words, like a benchmark. You need to have something to compare it to, right? If you're fluctuating your stop loss, 10 pips here, 9 pips there, 12 pips there, 15 pips there, 13 pips there. When you're doing your journaling, do you know how hard it would be to keep up, to know what works and what doesn't work? Now, if you're doing 10 pips and you've been doing 10 pips for, say, 15, let's just say 15 months, and you realize that it's not working, change your stop loss then, because you've established the control and the experiment has worked. But I would say stick to one stop loss. Now, you're saying under 10 pips. No, because again, you're literally just doing the exact opposite of what I just said, right? On all of your entries now, you could have used 3 to 4 pips safe, right? And then what you're saying is you're absolutely correct. But the way I see it, 10 pips is safe. You understand? Let me give you an example. You all know I use my car as examples a lot. I told the person when he was building my car, tell him, I say, what's going on? I want it to be real aggressive, but I also want it to be safe. You understand? The person who was tuning the car, I want it to be aggressive, but I want it to be safe. Meaning, I don't want to have to worry about it blowing up, but I want it to be aggressive. Some people, here what's going on, crank it all the way to 11. I don't care if it blow up, blow it up. That's not what we do here. 10 pips. 10 pips is safe. It's aggressive, but it's safe. Does that make sense? So no, 9.5, die. 8.5, die. 7.5, die. 4, die. 3, die. 10 pips or die. Yes? No, not 10.5. 10.5, die. Right? 10.5, die. It is 10 pips or die. That does not change. Right? So I'm watching it. I want to see this take me out. I am actually ready for it to do something that, you know, could go against me. Because right now it's floating at about, it got up to about 10. So this would be our one-to-one risk to reward right off the bat. So if I wanted to, I could have closed this there. Remember, we are scalpers at this point. We scalping, we running into the market and then we running back out quick. You understand? It's like one of my friends was telling me about a cowboy shower. Anybody knows a cowboy? The men in here would know what I'm talking about. You know, is a cowboy or an essential? What's a cowboy? What's a cowboy? You wash the essentials. All your hand and all them things, you need to wash that. You need to wash that. Just wash the essentials and you're gone again. I telling you, my friend knew me that time. I had to go and pick him up to go and watch a movie. And the man tell me, here what's going on. I only wash the essentials, you know. I ain't going out with nobody. Is you I going out with? Why washing everything for us? Like, that is nasty, but all right. Right? It's the same thing with scalping. You get the essentials. You know, 10 pips. If you get 10 pips, your risk reward is 1-to-1. You could take that. You could take that. You understand? You get the essentials. Now, you could take more, obviously. But you have to watch it. So in a case like this, maybe I would leave this. Maybe I would close this at 10 pips because, you know, maybe it's taking a while. So let's just see. And then maybe I enter here now for buys. 10 pips stop loss again. So I close the last one. I take my 10 pips. I want more now. There we go. This one could take me out too. I don't care. Let me go. I'll go in. Let me go. Take me out. Do something to me. Hurt me. Hurt me market. And you know something? Up to now, I lose a trade yet. Just now, wait. Like it's doing something. Just now. Where it was? Oh, it's right here. Right. It's here? Yes. No, it's here. All right. Up to now, I ain't lose a trade yet. Scalping with a 10 pip stop loss on the 1 minute time frame. Hurt my market. Hurt me. Do something to me. Oh gosh, man. You could have say again, you could have closed here, maybe take buys again here, but I digress. Already in buys, I'm watching it, I'm leaving it. All right. Maybe I wanted to close there. That's at 18 pips, but I say, you know what, I'll hold this one. I'm holding it because I want. Let me see. Maybe I watch how it was rejecting and I say, you know what? I close in there. I take my 20 pips. Watch this. Watch the structure repeat itself. Sells here. All right. I'm not selling it, but sells here. So this would be a 10 pip stop loss here. So let me just bring this back right there. All right. I'm not selling it, but I'm showing you based on what the structure says, M pattern, ECR, whatever. I am not selling it, but I have a good feeling with this one right here. Sells here. 10 pip stop loss. Let me see. I'm not selling. Listen again. I cannot stress this enough. I am not selling this. That is why. That is why. Because the bias is up. So even though it did indeed sell here, if I did sell it, I would have maybe got 1-to-1 and then call that George. In a bull market, realistically, you want to follow the bulls. That is it. The trend is not your friend, you know. We following the bulls. You're following the momentum. So guess what? I take my 20 pips there. I'll watch them across again. Right? let me remove this because again, as I said, and I make sure all you know, I am not selling it. I'll buy it again here. 10 pips again. Let me go again. So up to now, I'm still in loser trade yet. Here we go again. $15 pips almost immediately. And I'm watching it. And I'm watching it. That is 20 again. All right. And I'm watching it. And I'm holding it. I'm holding it. And you see that? I'm closing there. I'm closing right there. 20 pips. I'll take that and I'm gone. And now, I'm interested in something now. Same rules, same structure. I'm not going to try to buy it because again, no ECR. But how much all I want to bet to go in and just bust this area? Bust the area completely. Same rules. Same rules. Right? All right, cool. So we just leave it. We leave it. We leave it. We leave it. Right? Wait for it to cross back down. Maybe it sells here. Maybe it doesn't. Buy it again. This one might fail. I'm buying it. I'm risking my 10 pips, but I'm buying it. But why do you think that? Why do you think that I think this would fail here? Let me see who's smart. I'm not saying it is, but why do you think I think it might fail? Not the validation. What missing? Very good, Daniel. The momentum. There is bearish momentum here. There's bullish momentum here. It could buy, but it's definitely not as bullish as it was. So let's see. Well, I buy it and it gives me, nah, not 1-to-1 yet. So you wait. And you wait. And that's the thing, I want to make sure this is clear as well. You only close if you get 1-to-1 or it takes you out. You don't close at 9 pips. It's very rare that you try to close at 9. Close when you get 1-to-1. Right? You get 7. It's very rare that you try to close at 7. I know I did that at the start of it, but try to get your 1-to-1. Right? Because with scalping is winners is actually, the more you win is the better it gets. Right? So I want my 1-to-1 here at least, or I would prefer it take me out. I am actually okay with it taking me out. Let's see. Boom, 1-to-1, close. All right, it go up like that because it takes so long. Let's just say it goes up like that. 17 pips, I close that. I take it. I gone. I done. All right, so I close that there. I close it there. All right. Do I buy it again? Maybe. Maybe. What do you think? Do you think it's safe to buy again? Maybe. All right, and I want another 1-to-1. All right, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. All right, this might be the makings of the first loss. Maybe, maybe. No, we're not closing it because you're gonna see this a lot. This is the 1 minute time frame. Drawdown is a given. Do not close it. Do not close it. Trust me. If nothing, they'll hurt you more. Is if it is you close it like this and then you realize later on, boom, it literally would have hit your profit. No, leave it open. Did it take me out? Yes, it did. So this is the first loss. Right, cool. All right, so sells. We're not selling it, but sells. Let's see. Buys. Going in for buys again. Why do you use EMAs when you could use pure price action for Asian? Because EMAs are like trading wheels. They give me just that little extra edge. Let me ask you something. You're going into a fight, all right? You're going into a fight. It have a guy who in a bar, right? You in the bar with your lady, right? This is a completely random analogy I'm thinking of here, but you in the bar with your lady, and for some reason this dude comes and slaps your lady, and then he decides he say you and me fight afterwards, right? And whoever win get in your lady. That's a real weird scenario, eh? But you don't want to lose your lady. Would you, if you could, be honest with me, if you could, wouldn't you go into that fight with a handicap? A knife, a gun, a bat, something? If he take, you mad. You are absolutely insane. I don't care. He could be bigger than me. There's too much at risk. There's too much at risk. If I can go in, all right? If I can go, listen, remember, she didn't say that, Is he say that, right? So you can't blame her. Is he? So here what's going on. You have to look at the risk, right? He never say you can come with weapons. He never say you can come with handicaps. He never say that you can come with some kind of assistance. Man, if I could go in with 4 friends, I go in with 4 friends. You mad? I am not going in there, no handicap. If I could raise my chances of winning, absolutely, I'm going to take my chances of winning. Or try to take advantage of my chances of winning. Absolutely. So yes, I can use just pure price action for Asian session, but this gives me that added handicap. I mean, literally, how many trades did I take since the session start? How many trades were taken? How many trades? About 10? Between 8 and 10? I lost one because of this EMA handicap. You understand? On the 15-minute time frame, same thing. The EMAs provide a handicap. You understand? They provide a handicap. They give me that just that little extra confidence. You understand? That's correct. It's like a hidden knife. Obviously, I can trade without it, and I've done it before. But if I can increase my chances by using one thing as an additional confluence, obviously I'm going to do it. You understand? Here we go again. We're looking for buys again. And I lose two. Wait, I speak too soon. Wait. I speak too soon. No problem. No worries. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. It is what it is. Can't be afraid of losing. Let's be real. You cannot be afraid of losing. Right? And we wait for more buys. And we wait for more buys. Right. Okay, so it didn't cross. It didn't give me anything that I could use. So we wait and we wait and we wait and we wait and we wait. Wow. Wow. I'm just saying, if it is you did try to take this sell here, hey, I suppose. Why is it still going? Yeah. If you did try to take the sell here, it's another 60 pips, eh? But it is what it is. Let's see. Right? Boom, right there. Buys. 10 pip stop loss. And I want back all of this. I want everything. I want everything. I want everything. How you mean it's scalping? Scalping doesn't apply to the same rules as what we usually do, because with scalping, this is the 1 minute time frame. Look at how much activity we got. This is literally just 4 days. Look at how many trades I got in 4 days. Session changeover, maybe the spread gets me. Oh well, let's see. I don't know. All right, maybe it takes me out. Let's see. All right, but this one would have given me overall about 1-to-1 here. So I could have closed it, but no, I'm holding it. I want more. I want more. I'm holding it. Let me see. Let me see what happened. This is present day. Is it? No. And I think, yeah, we're coming up to present day now. So I think I'll just probably close this here. All right, maybe just, let me see. Yeah. I think I'll just probably close that there and just call that. Oh, okay. Okay, so, right, 1 to 1. Call that. I said to stop. Why is this thing still going? All right, 1 to 1, and we'll call our judge. All right, so let's just look at, let's just get it to present day, which is now, and then we'll count up and we'll see. All right, so wow, this has a lot of time to go still, boy. Oh no, wait, wow, it's still going. Wow, but I closed it already. So, oh wow, I closed it already, so I'm not taking any chances. Although, if I wanted to, I could have probably tried to buy here again, but I digress. I wouldn't have done. I'm more or less done. All right. No, wait. I want to buy this. I want to buy this. I'm buying this. 10 pip stop loss. Yep. Let's see. So that last one is 1 to 1. And let's see. And maybe I close there. Right there. Right where, I don't know why it didn't stop, but right here. I close right there. 25. Because it looks like rejection now. All right, so we watch, and then you have your cross, boom, just like that. Listen, this, I don't like how this replay function not obeying, man. When will you trail stop loss? I don't. I just said that I don't trail when I'm scalping, because when you're scalping, it's ridiculously hard to keep up to try to scalp, try to trail. I feel so. That pause button ain't even working. You can maybe try to buy here, but I just want it. I done. I'm all that's done. I get loads of pips now, so realistically, I think trying to enter anything else is, is like overkill. So we just watch it. Let it just get to current price and see what's going on. By the way, for the people who did, who are in my group, I said gold sells, correct? Yeah. All right. I just making sure. I just making sure you all know that I said sells. All right. It's currently about 40, 50 pips up. So this is current price, right? So we'll remove this now. You know what? No, let's not remove it. So let's get our calculators out and see. All right. Let's get our calculators out and see how many pips we won or lost. Right. Everybody ready? You ready? Right. We're starting with 7 plus 20 plus 21 plus 10 plus 21 plus 20 plus 17 minus 10 minus 10 plus, I think we close it here. So plus, I think how much this is here, buddy? Yeah, so we just say we close it there. Plus 8, right? Just say plus 8. Plus 25. Right. How much is that? 129 pips. Scalping in, yeah, scalping in 4 days. Right? 129 pips. Scalping in 4 days. With losses. Did I hide the losses? Did I hide the losses? That's what I want you all to understand. Did I at one point I was begging for the loss because it's so weird that I just winning, winning, winning. But that is to show just how aggressive this e-scalping is. Look at that. I mean, realistically, look at that. All we're looking for is buys. What y'all think?